Hello everyone, episode 27. We're here at the Ultum ruins, which is an outpost deep in the echo-vowed forest. We're here because we just got the urn of St. Victor. Hooray, yeah, I think Menlo's got it and he went off to see Master Togo already. And yeah, we're here at the Ultum ruins, which is kind of this wreckage out here, right quite deep into the echo-vowed forest actually. Let's read the description. It says, the vast ruins of Ultum are thought by most historians to be all that remains of the first great Kurzic city, destroyed by some ancient and mysterious catastrophe. The Kurzics themselves claim their ancestors did not build these structures found here. If this is true, then Ultum certainly influenced Kurzic architectural sensibilities. So the question then becomes, who did build these ruins? Was it the Wardens? I mean, we know that they were native to here. In fact, some people say that maybe the Wardens were humans once, but sort of the forest changed them over years and years and years. And then even better, what destroyed them? I mean, I guess now that we know about Guild Wars 2, it would be easy just to say every catastrophe that happened a long time ago had something to do with the Elder Dragons. I'd actually prefer it if it was something else. But who knows? I don't think you ever really find out. So yeah, we're here. We've got a few of the henchmen are here, but I'm not going to grab any of them. Let's speak to Headmaster Amara. If you remember Headmaster Amara, you probably don't. She is a headmaster from... she's the very monk headmaster back from the monastery. She says, Master Togo hoped my skills would prove helpful against the plague, but so far I'm afraid I've been little help. This plague frustrates me at every turn, and my prayers to Dwayna seem to fall on deaf ears. I fear this affliction will soon reach my people, the Kurzics, and I will be unable to stop it. Menlo has gone ahead to meet Master Togo. You should rendezvous with them as soon as possible. I'll find them. Okay, so actually now we're going to the Jade Sea to try and get the Spear of Archimedes. So yeah, we're going to leave the forest for a while. Let's go back up to Tanglewood Copse and see where Menlo and Togo are at. Let's grab some henchmen. Loshar. We didn't speak to three of these guys before, so let's do that this time. Hello Loshar. Do you want to talk to me? I know you want to talk to me. Okay, so it looks like they don't have anything to say. I know that they do, but I just can't talk to them. Something's going on. Oh well, let's just add them. And let's go out to the Pongway Valley. Now, supposedly, you can complete this whole quest without ever getting into combat, but because I don't have a compass or anything, that I'm not going to be able to do that. You can see some of these plants here, the dragon mosses. Some more over there. Oh, they're fighting that guard again. Do you reckon we can save him again? I want to save him. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I wonder how much. Oh, we've got 1,700 gold. And almost a full inventory. Oh dear, I should have gone to a merchant, shouldn't I? Oh well. We'll be alright. Where exactly are we going? We're going north a bit. There's some Wardens here. What are the Wardens doing all the way out here? I mean, come on. You guys are meant to protect the Echo Valley, not the frickin'... not just the random fields around it. Okay, so here we go, I can see them. So they're with Headmaster Greco. Remember him? He's the Ranger Headmaster. Who we spoke to quite a bit actually, and if you remember, he's a Luxon. Ages ago, Togo said that he couldn't help but feel like Greco would have sort of left a long time ago, and gone back to the Jade Sea. He says the spirit of nature herself must be outraged at the corruption that runs through these lands. So you can see that the Luxons are quite different in the way they look to the Kurzics. What does Menlo say? Keep your eyes open and your weapons ready. That's all you ever have to say. Okay, here we go. We have been looking for an old Luxon friend of... Oh, hold on. Well, Menlo, was Count Petrov surprised to see you again? I imagine so. He was even more surprised when his daughter, Danica, told him she planned to help us. She's turned into quite a woman. And Togo says, Sin is not within earshot, is she? It's cool. She's only right there. Right fucking there. Elder... Oh, sorry. Menlo replied. Elder Rhea, that is good news. If any of the Luxons can help us, she certainly can. Perhaps one of us should head back to Cantha to tell the Emperor of our success, and the other continue onto Rhea. Yet again, Menlo, our minds are in concert. I shall continue my work securing the spear. In the meantime, I would like you to visit the Emperor and see that he is informed of our latest doings. Of course, Master. May Dwayna bless your mission. So, what, is he just walking off? Oh, he's already walking. There we go. Alright, see you later, Menlo. Togo says, we've been looking for an old Luxon friend of mine named Rhea. The Luxons are like the wind. They prefer to drift from place to place. So it could very well be that Rhea is on the other side of the Jade Sea. Fortunately, they are hosting an event called the Convocation. And most Luxons have returned to their capital, Cavalon, to partake in the festivities. I would be surprised if Rhea was not there to oversee the competition. Wow, okay. So, yeah, Togo's just going to come with us, and we're going to go to the Jade Sea. Now, I don't know about anyone else who might have played this, but I'd heard about the Jade Sea. I'd read the Factions manuscripts, which was like this book that you got with the game. And I'd read all about it, and I thought it sounded absolutely amazing, and I couldn't wait to see it. I think that might be a big reason why I hated the city so much when I first played. I mean, I just couldn't stand the city. I just really wanted to get out and see the Jade Sea. And I think the developers kind of knew that a lot of people really wanted to see it, because they take you to the Echo Valley first, and you'll see sort of our entrance to this area now. They really do kind of tease you, and I was just so excited to finally press M and look that I was going over there. And it's just really good. This is a very fond bit of the plot for me, because I just remember how excited I was to finally see it. And of course, when I first played, I decided that I wanted to be a Luxon rather than a Kurzik. Now, I didn't really know much about the culture of the two places, but I think now, maybe if I was given the choice again, I'd probably decide that I wanted to be a Kurzik, just because the Luxons are sort of more brutish. Well, I don't want to say brutish, but I don't know. You guys will learn about them soon enough. Make your own decision. But considering I always used to play a Mesmer is my main, basically. Luxon Mesmer, I don't know, it just didn't really sit very well with me, looking back now. Anyway, I was hoping we wouldn't have to kill any more Jade Brotherhood, but here they are, sons of bitches. Oh, there's a merchant here. Cool. I'll quickly just sell my stuff to this guy. Gong Mei, he's in a nice little village here. Alright, Gong Mei, I've got lots of stuff to sell. Okay, there we go, we got about a platinum from that. I've still got these fur squares. I don't know if I told you that I got those. But they're a rare crafting material. I got those in Arborstone just now. And I'll sell those to a rare crafting material trader, because I can get a lot more money if I go to the proper people. So yeah. Alright, just keep going along the fields. We're coming up near the old waterfalls. Now here's some things called rot wallows. You remember Brutus and Sheena were rot wallows, but they're sort of our allies. Out in the Jade Sea we'll find a lot of rot wallows, and none of them are our friends. So let's see if we can save this guard. We'll save you! And then look at this huge thing. These things here are called Island Guardians, and they're basically just giant trees. They're absolutely awesome. They're one of my favourite enemies in the whole game. And you can usually find those guys near the Rot Wallows. They're monks. They sort of try and protect the Rot Wallows. It's usually a good idea to try and fight them first. But they're so big they rarely actually run around and move. To actually fight them, you have to walk right up to them. They barely ever move from their spot, which I think is a very nice little twist. Oh, and look at this! There's a giant turtle here! A sign we're getting closer to the Jade Sea. I love the turtles. Usually there's a Luxon traveller with it. And we're coming past the waterfalls, and there's some Yeti here. Remember the Yeti way back in Xingji Island? Mortal enemies of the Tengu. Reasonably intelligent, they can mutter a few words, but otherwise not very smart. They just love to be up in the mountains. Wow, I love that river. That's awesome. Well, river? Can you really call it a river? Of course, this is the meltwater coming from the mountains up there. So, I believe if you go over there, you can go over that fallen tree, and it takes you to like a Yeti cave down in the mountain. I don't believe there's any quests to do down there. It's just, you know, one of those things. One of those nice little places you can go. I think there's even a boss down there. So yeah, maybe the reason to go there is to capture that boss's skill. Speaking of which, I really should keep an eye out for any assassin or ranger bosses. We've got this signet of capture. Without the obsidian flame helping us, the streets would be overflowing with crime. Not like you have to worry, this area is not even afflicted yet. Okay, so we're just coming up around this corner and there's the Luxon symbol. And here we go. There's a Luxon priest now. Of course you can talk to this priest and you can get the Luxon blessing from them, which will slowly raise your Luxon points. So while you're in Kurzic areas and you're fighting and killing stuff, you slowly get Kurzic faction. While you're in Luxon areas, you get Luxon faction. Makes sense. And a collector here, what do you have to say? Guardian moss is most often used to cure disease, but is also worn around the necks of Luxon monks as their symbol of power and purpose in battle. I'd gather some of the valuable growth myself, but I'm afraid to venture through the seabed alone. Do me a favour and bring me back 2 guardian moss, and I'll give you these. Got some quite nice dagger here. She only wants 2 guardian moss as well. I shouldn't have bought those daggers earlier. I could have just got 2 moss. Oh, regrets, regrets. Okay, who are we speaking to? Where have we got to go? Oh, we're coming up here. Okay, I'll leave everyone here. Seaguard Lykios. Okay, hello Lykios. I like your armour. It's my duty to guard the entrance to Rhea's seabed. If you have gained approval from the Luxon elders, I can arrange transport for you. Not many outsiders make it past these gates and into the seabed, but I see that Master Togo is with you. Oh yeah, hello Togo. I wouldn't dream of denying him passage. Let me know when your party is ready. So literally everyone, even the people in these 2 vassal states, love Togo. Okay, we wish to go. Let's do it. I am ready. Alright, so the next mission, Rhea's seabed. As usual, we get our nice little cutscene. And that loading screen was quite long there. So where are we? What exactly is going on? Why is this going to turn into a mission and not just simply, hi Rhea, can we have the spear please? Yes.
First we locate Elder Rhea. She is the key to finding and securing the Spear of Archimedes.
Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of people. I think these are kind of makeshift houses. That's my feel anyway. The Luxons love to travel and move from one place to another, as Togo said earlier with Rhea. So none of their sort of settlements are really fixed down. You can see they're on these giant turtles here, absolutely immense turtles. I love these things, they're amazing. Okay, so what's going on? These people are talking, but we can't hear what they're saying. Something's obviously going on. Look at all the people.
Ah, there she is. Come, the spear is within our reach.
Lots of them have come for the convocation.
Elder Rhea! Elder Rhea! It is I, Togo of Xingje Monastery.
Master Togo, you are quite a sight. I wondered when you would emerge from your self-styled exile. How you managed to live within the confines of that stuffy monastery, I'll never comprehend.
Ah, well, I suppose my spirit does not crave the wide open spaces as strongly as yours.
Well, it's good to see you. What brings you all the way out here?
Look how tall Suru
We've come
is.
for the Spear of Archimedes.
Togo, you know full well I cannot just give you the spear.
Oh, no?
No! Today, Zu-Hanuku, the great Kraken, returns from the deep. What do you study in that monastery of yours?
Apparently not enough Luxon culture.
Apparently. Every year, Zu-Hanuku returns, and on that day we hold the convocation. The strongest among us fight for the right to be the one who defeats the great magical Kraken, returning him to the waves.
That is very nice, but...
The convocation is today. The spear goes to the winning clan.
Rhea.
Togo, if you want the spear, you'll have to fight them for it.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh look, there's a wolf. And that's a wolf from Prophecies as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of people here, and they're not just here to witness.
Another convocation has come, and with it, Zu-Hanuku, the mighty sea beast who has terrorized the Jade Sea for hundreds of years. I return the spear to the pedestal, the prize of today's contest. May the strongest clan take up its haft and once again slay the magical Kraken. To all of those we are about to defeat, I salute you.
I'm sorry, but I could ride Suru now. If I really wanted to, I could ride him. You'll see that all of the henchmen left. Every single henchman that we had out in the Echo Vowed Forest has left. All of the henchmen kind of split in two now, as you'll see later. As they all decide whether they want to be Kurzik or whether they want to be Luxon. So yeah, Pongmei Valley is back out there, and we've got all these guys. You can see now we've got Chio, Kai Ying, Panaku, Talon, and Zoe, both Luxons. Though Zoe has got quite the history in the Echo Vowed Forest. Sister Tai, Emmy, and Sue. Alright, I wonder why Emmy's on the right and Chio's on the left. They always used to be together. So yeah, here's the giant turtles. Let's or tortoises? I think they're turtles. Yeah, they're definitely turtles, you can see, but they're always on the land. A bit weird, but there we go. Elder Rhea, hello Elder Rhea. So we have to fight, do we? Don't tell Togo, but it saddens me that Menlo was not with you at all. It would have been nice to see that dear boy. He's so charming, that one. Well, anyway, good luck against the clan champions. Remember this: they all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. Learn what these are, and the spear of Archimorus is yours. Wow. Okay, so there's lots to actually talk about here. The Spear of Archimorus is a spear made from the bones of the mighty Luxon hero that defeated Shiro 200 years ago. It is one of the few links to the past we Luxons hold on to amidst our constant movement. So I was talking about Luxon Mesmers just now, and she's probably quite a good example of one. Who's this guy? Linus. It's good to be back here in Boreas seabed. Even we Luxons need a place to call home. The city itself is just across the Jade Quarry. There are some who live there year round, but most Luxons prefer to travel the Jade Sea and return to Cavalon only for the convocation. And even then we make our camp here in the seabed, rather than taking lodgings within the city. Okay. And Kaj. Strength is the only virtue that matters. Strength of body, strength of spirit, strength of mind, strength of character. If you truly are as powerful as Elder Rhea claims, I look forward to seeing you become more than a reputation. So here you've got the different clans kind of sitting together. So that's one clan. I believe they're the Turtle clan or the Tortoise clan. I'm only saying that because the turtles are with them. But yeah, and you can go and speak to all of the different clans. All of these characters that we're speaking to now are going to become our opponents. This is the arena down here. I don't know if we can actually go into it as the explorable area. No, we can't. This is the actual arena here, and I believe that just beneath me, just on this sort of jade platform, that's where the spear is. And we're going to have to enter in through one of these areas here, or there, or there, or there. So there's going to be 4 different teams, and we'll duke it out in the arena. And once we've earned a spear, we can go through there, and we can go to the actual sea itself. Let's find someone else to talk to. In fact, let's read from our journal. We haven't done that for a while. Let's read from... Did we do Tanakai Temple? By the time we reached Tanakai Temple, it was too late. Shiro had already overwhelmed the spirits of the sacred temple, and they were bound to do his evil bidding. Only Vizu still resisted the immense power of Shiro's will. Menlo, Togo, and I raced through the temple, freeing the spirits from their bindings. We just barely made it to Vizu before she was fully consumed by the traitor. Vizu's spirit gratefully told us of the time when she fought Shiro alongside the Luxon and Kurzik heroes, Archimorus and Victor. Vizu informed us that if we truly wished to turn the tide on Shiro's evil, we would need to gain cooperation of the Luxons and the Kurziks. She was adamant that we would need the power to wield the powerful spear of Archimorus and the ability to harness the protection of the Urn of St. Victor to defeat Shiro. We travelled to the land of the Kurziks with Brother Menlo, and the Countess Danica Zuheltzer brought us straight to her father. Count Zuheltzer agreed to let Danica help us retrieve the Urn of St. Victor from where it was ensconced in the Cathedral Zuheltzer. Unfortunately, the protections cast on the cathedral had long since faded, leaving the structure unstable and its inhabitants crazed and unable to recognize their Kurzik masters. With Danica's guidance, we retrieved the urn and escaped without any serious injury, due in large part to the urn's protective power. So that's where we are, everyone. And let's just add our henchmen. Let's go find them. Where are they? This is a big outpost. Oh, there's some more people here. Seaguard Gita. Any sea guard would gladly lay down his life for his champion. It is the strong we follow, and none as strong as the serpent. So Geeta's from the serpent clan. There's another merchant up there, but we've already just been to one, haven't we? Okay, here's the henchman. Let's grab Sue. I always like Sue. She's a menu master. She's cool. Let's grab Sister Ty. Oh man, I actually have to take one of these assassins. I have to either take Emmy or Panaku. It's got to be Panaku just because he's insane and we've known him for so long. Alright, so let's go in. Actually guys, I just checked the time. I also just realised that I had my mic way too close to my mouth the whole way through that bit at the end there. Sorry about that, but yeah, I just checked the time. It's like 20 minutes, so how about we do Berea Seabed all in one episode next. So I'll see you next time, everyone. I'll probably film that the same day, so you can probably expect 2 episodes on the same day today. So yeah. Oh, those shells look awesome. Okay, yeah. Before I get distracted, I'll see you later.